Hello, IceHogs fans. Joseph Zakshesky with you as we're here in the off season, but less than a month away from training camps getting underway for the Chicago Blackhawks, and of course, right after that, the Rockford IceHogs will be back to work for the 20th anniversary season, the 2018 and 19 campaign. So, what better way than to kick off this catching up segment than with the leading goal scorer for the Rockford IceHogs a season ago in rookie forward, Matthew Highmore. And Matthew, I know we've caught up with you a few times throughout the summer, and you've checked in with the Rockford fans and the IceHog fans a few times over the course of the summer. But things are starting to get pretty serious now with training and buckling down for a new season. So how is the tail end of your summer starting to shape up?
Yeah, it's been a good summer, and with a couple weeks left to go before heading to Chicago, and then obviously, the season's right around the corner. So it's been a good summer, and just training as hard as I can, and looking forward to it.
Now, how was the early parts of your summer before the Blackhawk convention and everything? I'd imagine you got to go home and enjoy some downtime because it was a shorter summer than what we've seen in years past in Ice Hog history.
Yeah, a short summer is never a bad thing. It means that you had a nice run in the playoffs. And for me, when I got home, I took some time off, went on a little bit of a trip, and just kind of tried to relax and recoup for the summer, and heal whatever wounds we had from those playoff series. It was a good start to the summer where you just try to kind of re-energize and be ready to go for the grind.
And now you're in a full training mode, getting ready for your second professional season. Of course, your rookie year exceeded expectations all across the board with 24 goals, a new IceHog rookie record, and of course the 43 points, finishing just underneath Anthony Lewis for tops on the team. And through 64 games, and you even got some NHL experience. And listening around and watching around to you checking in with the Chicago fan base and everything. Obviously, you exceeded expectations, but how do you plan to exceed him even more going into your second year, knowing that that first year's under your belt, those jitters and all those growing pains of the pro hockey life are now behind you, and now you're looking to perform at an even higher level.
Yeah, I mean, I think obviously it was a pretty good first year for myself and for our team. I think that every year is a new challenge, and you have to treat it as a new day, and continue to get better. And this summer's been no different. I've been looking forward to getting better, and kind of analyzing what I need to work on, and continue to stick to the process. And I feel like you can build off not only for myself personally this season, but for our team in Rockford, we have a great group of guys, and we're looking forward to it.
Now, building off of that, one of the things that I've heard you say a few times throughout the summer is you've wanted to be more consistent. I want to be a more consistent player in the American Hockey League level, and of course, certainly in the National Hockey League with the Chicago Blackhawks. How do you work that into a training regimen? How do you be more consistent? What kind of fine tuning is required? Because I mean, we've seen your offensive talent. We know what Matthew Highmore can produce stats wise, but how do you work in a consistency formula to what you've already produced?
Yeah, well, for me, I looked at after the season. I always, kind of analyzed what I could have done better. And consistency is one of those things I think every hockey player looks for. But for myself, I think if I can do that, good things are to come. So, just trying to get stronger in the gym physically. That always contributes to it. But the mental side of the game, making sure that you're sharp every day. Every day you go to the rink, every day you go to the gym. So this summer, I made sure that every single day that I work out or I'm on the ice, I've been switched on and I'm ready to go. And I think that that's going to kind of carry over through the end of the summer here and into training camp. And I hope that it's going to work. I have a lot of confidence in it, and we'll see how it goes.
And with that being said, I mean, it's a shorter summer, so I'm sure you're having to kick the gears into full swing even faster than normal. And I'd imagine that you're trying to ramp it up even more. I saw you train back home in Halifax for a little bit, but also now you're in Montreal. And I'd imagine that some of the people you are training with are helping push you a little bit and getting you out of your comfort zone from maybe previous training regimens to get you to that next step.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think for most of the summer, it's been a whole lot more of the same for myself. A little bit of a different kind of end to the summer here while I'm here in Montreal. The skating with great players, and it's kind of a nice change to kind of your day in day out regular thing in the summer. So just trying to find any kind of edge that helps me, and hopefully it works.
And then on the mental aspect that you touched upon earlier, is there someone, be it a trainer or a mental strength and conditioning coach or anything like that, is there or another professional athlete that you've turned to that, now you got that first pro year done, have you turned to them for any guidance, and who is that's helping Matthew Highmore along the way?
I don't think anybody in particular. I'm very, very close with my trainer at home. Him and I have sat down and talked quite a bit, and kind of analyze the whole year. But just being around pro guys at home, pro guys here in Montreal, gaining as much experience as I can. Because 1 year is only 1 year, so if you can kind of gain as much as you can throughout the summer, and maybe it kind of fast tracks you along a little bit.
And now, with that being said, training camp is less than a month away, and then, of course, opening night for the Rockford IceHogs is, that countdown is ticking by the hour, it almost feels like, but day by day, getting closer to opening night here at BMO Harris Bank Center. But for Matthew Highmore, day one of training camp, you're going to hit the ground running, certainly. What are the skill sets? What are the parts of your fine-tuned game that you're using this summer to work on that you're going to try and address and show off to the coaching staff from day one of this season?
I think it's a whole lot more of the same for myself. A hardworking two-way guy that is going to look to contribute any way possible, and I just look to do all those things a lot better. I think that if I do that, I'll be all right, and excited about getting started here in the next couple weeks.
Well, Matthew, I appreciate your time. I hope you enjoy Montreal. I hear it's a fun city to be around, but of course, maybe get another visit back home before we'll see you here in Chicago before you know it.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Forward Matthew Highmore catching up here on IceHogs.com.